Hi, I'm Krista, and I'm one of the co-founders of Objects in Order. And in the last video, Creating an Exhibition Part 1, we set up our exhibition blueprint and added our objects. Now we're going to create an exhibition, update structure and settings, and start customizing pages with blocks. So we'll get started by taking a look at the four-step exhibition creation flow. To create a new exhibition, you're going to go to Exhibitions here in your menu. You're going to click the plus icon. You're going to give your exhibition a title here over the moon. You're going to select an exhibition type. We're going with EXH1, which is minimal, clear, and focused. And then we're going to proceed to the next step. This is where we're going to select our exhibition blueprint over the moon. Then we are going to add the sections of our exhibition. So we've got four sections here: the night sky, moon and sea, lunar imaginings, and surface views. You just click the plus sign to add an additional section, and then we'll proceed to the final step, which is where we can add some other exhibition pages like about, credits, bibliography, and object list. And you can see here we've selected object list. Then lastly, you're going to have a chance to review everything, make sure everything looks correct, and then you can click Create. Now let's take a look at the main UI elements that you'll be working with in the exhibition builder. So you're going to see a sort of compressed view of the structure that you'll be working with. You see we're in exhibitions here. You have your exhibition title with the edit option. We have our menu with the builder, the object manager, assets, and analytics. So if you publish your exhibition, you will have access to exhibition analytics here. You will see the structure and the settings tabs, and we'll be looking at those a little more closely in just a second. You can toggle between desktop and mobile view here, and you can use preview mode, which you see indicated by this icon here and at lower left. So as you're building your exhibition, you can click on preview mode, and that's going to let you see what it would look like if it were to be published. Then you have your draft or publish indicator here. And then lastly, you have a drop down menu that's going to give you options to either publish or republish an exhibition if you make changes, to take a tour of the UI elements, or to delete the exhibition. And then last but not least, we have the save button here at the lower right. And so definitely remember to save as you're building your exhibition. Now we're going to take a look at the structure and settings tabs, and that's where you can organize your exhibition pages and style the look and feel for your entire exhibition. And so these are global settings. So on the left here, you'll see your structure tab, and you're going to see all the pages that you've added, including your section pages. To reorder pages, you can just drag and drop those into position. If you would like to display a page in the menu, you can click the page icon and it's going to be available here. If you'd like to edit a page, you can hover over the page name. It's going to give you this menu option, and then you can edit the page, move it up or down, or delete the page. And then you will have the option to create subpages. So that's what's happening here. We added a page, and you can add a page right here by clicking the plus icon called Explore. And then our four section pages, we have positioned those under the Explore page. So these are sub pages, and you can drag and drop again these into the order that you prefer. And then these are going to appear as a drop down list in your menu. Then under the Settings tab, you're going to have options for display, typography, colors, metadata, publishing URL, and snapshots. And you can see here we're setting up our exhibition's color palette. The choices that you make in settings will appear across every page of your exhibition, but you can still make updates on individual pages to override these choices. So every exhibition page is made up of elements called blocks. And there are blocks for headings, for text, single images, groups of images, audio, video, and more. So let's get started first with an image block. On the home page, we're going to click our image placeholder here, and this comes with the EXH1 type. So we have a placeholder image here on our home page, and two things are going to appear. Here is our block bar, and this is going to give us a dragger here on the left, so we can drag our block up and down the page. And then also we have a menu option here at right that's going to let you move, duplicate, or delete the block. And then at right, you're going to see the universal editor. And this lets you adjust and style the block. And you're going to have different options depending on the different block types. You can actually position this where you like it. You can close it by clicking the X in the upper left-hand corner. And to delete a block, as I mentioned, you can use this menu here in the block bar, or you can actually use this trash can icon in the universal editor. Now, for our image block, you are going to see three options here in the Universal Editor for choosing the image source. So if you want to choose from one of your objects, you're going to choose Object. If you want to choose from an exhibition asset, so these are things that you've added to your exhibition. These are files for things like maps or graphics or an artist portrait. You can choose Asset. And then you can also choose URL for an image that is hosted by a digital asset management system or a separate CDN. So here we've selected object, or we've chosen object and we've clicked select. Then we're going to have an opportunity to search and then select the object that we want to choose. Then we're going to select the image that we want to choose because an object might have multiple images. And that's going to put the image that we've selected here on our home page. And the first thing that we're going to do is adjust this image quality slider. We've moved it to original here, since it is on the home page and it's going to be displayed at a large size. And then also just take a look at the display options, the spacing, the length, the metadata options. Definitely explore these as you are discovering all of the features of the blocks. Now we're going to take a look at a text block. So here, we have replaced our placeholder text with just a block of text that we've pasted in. You could also type directly into the block. If you want, you can select a section of text and then update bold, italics, underline. So you're just styling this text in the way that works best for you. You can also see that the options in the universal editor have changed. So here we have typography, spacing, and colors. And then to add a new block to your page, you can click this plus sign towards the bottom of the page, and that is going to bring up options for your blocks. So you have options for text and layout, for media, and for collection. Here we're going to choose objects. And so this is an objects block. You have an option here to either choose a section, so objects in a specific exhibition section, or a custom grouping. And so that's what we've done here. We've done a search, we've chosen our 5 objects. You can still arrange these via drag and drop if you want to change the order. You have the option to change the display here. We're using a carousel view, but you also have a grid view or a list view. And then you can just look at all of the different options you have for your objects block. So now that we've created an exhibition and we've worked with our structure and our settings and we've started customizing our homepage, in the next video, we're going to organize our objects using the object manager. So thanks so much for your time and see you next time.